Here just earlier we've had the EDO come through, yeah. All right, cause they're concerned about something, the Islamization of the Western world, and so I am promoting a new version of Islam, a bit different from a version from here. Look in the background, there's some dude standing there like he's just come out of the he's just come out of the desert, like he's just come out of the desert. So here, look, I am introducing and will be introducing, and you can follow me, a brand new version of the truth, because I find that the word Islam restricts you to a pigeonhole and a religion. I'm just merely promoting the truth. All right, so if anyone disproves the fact that there's a pineal gland, all right, then I'm going to start offering the proofs that you're chatting it and I'm not. So Tan's come here today, Tan's come here today, giving it some about a new religious movement he wants to start. Never ever start a religious movement.
Never.
Because
I'm a unificationist, I can tell you that.
Never ever start a religion, because religion as I was explaining before, tends to be what's the word? Centralized. All right, because religion is normally institutionalized, and what is institutionalized tends to be centralized, and what tends to be centralized tends to have an agenda. Okay, and what has an agenda tends to go against you. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go fully social, and what you can do is you can start following me, and you can start experiencing real spirituality, because an introduction of a frequency, the number 33, will start coming up in your life. It's embedded in your reality anyway. There used to be a frequency they used to call Ohm. Okay, Ohm. Ohm is also wattage in electricity, if you see it, how they value the units of it, yeah. And when you see Ohm written in Sanskrit, in it is the number 3, which is prevalent because it's embedded in your reality. Okay, the devil holds a pitchfork. The number 33 in Arabic is also Allah. You can deny that if you want. Okay, you also have 33 vertebrae. All right, and so yeah, let's take it to something else. So some people, like some other people in the park, might have a massive problem with the pineal gland, but things like the pineal gland are etched in the Orion constellation. It's not just a constellation because, oh, it's just some stars. Okay, stars are not what you think. Okay, stars are not what you think. They're not fixed structures in the cosmos. They're spiritual beings, and within that spiritual being, what is a star? Contained within it usually is a quantum reality, a bit like your world. Okay, so the pineal gland is etched into Alpha Draconis, into the Orion constellation. The pyramids, as me and Joseph were explaining, are cut to such a high degree of accuracy that there's no human tool on this earth machine right now that can replicate.
You forgot to mention the pineal.
That can replicate technology today, or cutting of stone like that today. It can't be. All right. So clearly, an alien force, has put the pyramids that are in many places on this planet. Okay, there's pyramids on ocean beds. There's crystal pyramids on ocean beds that no human ever put here. They have been put here interdimensionally. Via what? Via aliens. How come aliens? Let's just break the word down. Alien. Let's look at the first 3 letters. A-L-I. Imam Ali, the 13th Imam. Okay? The first Imam, the 13th Imam, whatever. For you, he's universal because he operates outside of your solar system. That's why NASA introduced the 13th cosmic sign, okay? Because they represent cosmic royalty. They represent cosmic royalty. All right, so Imam Ali is also called and considered, because the consciousness of him, yeah, is also the planet Saturn, which has rings around it. And there's a name, the Lord of the Rings, which is one of his names, because they deal with the cosmos, they deal with manifesting realities, they deal with an ever-expanding universe, an omniverse. And how do we know this is an omniverse? Because Ben 10 wears an Omnitrex. That's how we know. Right? But no, this is an omniverse, because when you're dealing with interdimensions, when you're dealing with dimensions, you're dealing with an omniverse. All right, so Imam Ali is emanating from, he's not emanating from Saturn, but his energy emanates throughout the omniverse, okay? And the elite worship something called the black sun. All right, Saturn is seen as a black planet, all right, because they're worshipping Saturn. It's where they've derived the word Satan from, okay? All right, does this make sense to you? That's where they've derived the word Satan from. But in actual fact, the real Satan, the real devil, the real negative cathode, low-grade energy form, which we know as Iblis, because he's leasing everything, borrowing it. There's a big clue in the fucking name right there, yeah? All right? That devil, they're commissioning statues for and putting them in towns and cities in America, and I think in Germany. But you can go ahead and Google it and just wonder why that work's been commissioned and why this negative cathode force is being placed in public. Because look, they know that you're not going to do nothing about it. They know you're not going to say anything about it, and you're going to be complicit by your very silence. Basically, they know you ain't going to do jack shit. All right, so because you're not going to do anything, they can do what they're doing. Back to the aliens. All right, so Big Al, God, the source code, the plug, yeah, is already showing you through various characters that we've already had upon this planet, like Moses, Noah, Jesus, yeah, Plato, Alexander the Great, Buddha. These people are apostles of Allah. But Big Al, Allah means the all in all, the all in black, because we deal with the cosmos, tends to work through men, funnily enough. I don't know, that just tends to be the case, okay? But before you were seeded upon on planet Earth, yeah, guess what? Big Al worked through aliens to seed you on this earth. A race called the Anunnaki, they're steeped in mythology, by the way. You can Google everything I say. I just don't, yeah, I don't just say something and you know, without a reference. My reference point is mythology, and seeing we've got knowledge at our fingertips now, you can Google anything I say. So yeah, what was the last thing I said, MistaRax? All right, so basically Anunnaki, Google it. You'll find that yes, they're an absolute real civilization, an alien civilization, a higher alien civilization that seeded man on earth. This is a fact. Okay, there's also an imam, one of your imams, who carries the surname, last name Naki, because they're telling you Anunnaki. We're also telling you incarnation and reincarnation are an absolute fact. Okay, so here you go. Look, I'm like a hybrid, a human alien hybrid, here in human form, but surrounded by an alien invisible spectrum. But here you're going to say the invisible spectrum doesn't exist, but it does exist, because look, you do something every day, many times a day. Guess what you do? You wash your hands every day, because you get rid of the bacteria every day. But you can't see the bacteria, can you? You can't see it, MistaRax, can you? You can't see the bacteria, can you? And on the soap, on the soap thing, on whatever, the bottle of soap, does it not say antibacterial? It does say antibacterial. So bacteria on your hands, using antibacterial soap to wash what? The invisible spectrum, which is bacteria, off your hands. And so there you go, you deal with that every fucking day, and you thought you didn't. So it clearly exists, otherwise you're just going insane. Yeah, the other thing is this, if you could see the bacteria on your hands, you probably wouldn't want to wash them, you probably want to cut them off. Okay, so if you could see the reality that the Almighty really is, okay, instead of a version that's hidden, found in a book. All right, so let's look at the word book. B is the second letter of the alphabet. The elite practice something called gematria. Okay, gematria. It's the encoding of letters and numbers and making up spells, okay, to put you in a hex, because they practice something openly in the open that you let them practice every day. Why do you send your children to school? Because you want them to learn how to spell, okay? All right, because it's I can't even say the damn word. All right, they want you on their damn thing, all right? So basically, look, I keep veering off from point to point, yeah? But there's so many things just there that I have said that should make sense to you. All right, so the word book is the second letter of the alphabet, okay? And if it's the second letter of the alphabet, the number 2 in Roman numerals, it's 11. It's 11. 11, it might just remind me of a global event that took place, 9/11. 9/11. You know why? Because an 11 is a cosmic symbol, a cosmic sigil, all right, and it's a gateway. It's a fucking gateway. So the B, okay, then you got the O, which is a never-ending circle, then you got the O again, but here, let's go right to left and look at the last letter, K. K, funnily enough, just happens to be, you guessed it, the 11th letter of the alphabet, okay, because again, it represents a gateway. So here, look, when you're reading a book, when you start reading it and you enter the thought form, you're allowing your thought form to go through a doorway. A doorway. But we're also telling you this. Reading a book, cool. Reading holy text, cool, because that's how it was once upon a time. Alright, although even I'm offering a 21st century version now, yeah. Alright, so there's the K represents the second door, the second gate. That here, there's an escape route. There's an escape route where there's a door in, there's a door out. But if you just put your whole mind into that book and you let your thought form get carried away with it, then you know what? You're going to stay in that door and you're going to stay in that reality, and you won't be able to expand like the ever expanding omniverse that you're in. Okay? Cool.